Hello, first, it's me, FRC Fanatic. Yeah, I know I'm a new channel, whatever. But today I want to talk to you guys about this right here. The 2016 first Stronghold. This, I believe, is the first video teaser they've done for a game. And it's pretty amazing. It's pretty short. I'm going to show it to you, and then we're going to go over to Chief Delphi and see what people are already thinking about. Because this released about 4 hours ago, my time. And it's a big deal because one of my favorite things about First personally is looking at the game hints every year and trying to figure out what the game is going to be. If you, it's really fun to do that, in my opinion. And I know that countless others spend countless hours always trying to figure out what the game is. Very few, I mean, I think some do succeed. I think we had there was one incident in, what was it? Somewhere after 2010 when somebody actually guessed it and they changed the game because, I mean, that team already knows what's coming. But again, I want to start this off again with a shout out to Dean Kamen right there and Woody Flowers. Let's get Woody Flowers up here. Woody Flowers, shout out to him. I've misspelled his name. That's sad. But I want to put a shout out to them as well as everybody who goes behind the first program, all the first teams, everybody. Apparently Woody Flowers. um, But they've put together a wonderful program that prepares us to face the world in a way that we would not have known how to do otherwise. But enough's enough. I know you're all itching to see what this is. Let's get to this release video. It's right down here. I'm just going to play this, see what it shows. I'm just going to do this the easy way, which is to go to YouTube and do FRC 2016 release teaser. And I've misspelled release. There it is. Now we can go full screen. Check this out. Now that castle there has a significance to me. And this robot. Note this robot.
Your champion.
Note where the bumpers are. Because it only has the bumpers in the front. And then that stronghold again has significance.
Rally your kingdom. And face the challenge ahead.
Maybe armor means that we're going to be going into the arena. Oh wait, no, never mind. It has bumpers on all sides.
Together.
But there. Did you see that? Let's go back a little bit. Right there. Let's go back to about here. We got this flag. We got a blue flag.
Together.
And we'll zoom over. And there, we got a red flag. Immediately in my mind, I'm thinking, capture flag. Because what else has two flags? And apparently two sides with a stronghold. You're trying to defend your flag. I'll just let this video play out towards the end. First stronghold. And somebody on Chief Delphi did point out that this is the font that is used in the Lord of the Rings movie titles. That could be a thing. Another thing I noticed just now looking at this flag is... they're emphasizing the flags. And I don't know if, since it's different bands, like a blue, red, blue, I don't know if that means that there's going to be a merging of the two alliances for a common goal, or if they're just going to be competing for the common goal. And then prepare for the challenge. Just takes you to the first website, which is where we were over here. Actually, that'll take you to /FRC 2016. That will take you to this, the special video for this competition. And it says here, in 2016, more than 3,000 teams comprising of more than 78,000 students from around the world. I had a chance in 2014 to go to Worlds with Team 997, my junior. Woo. And that was incredible. There are a lot of cool teams. Varsity Sport of the Mind, 14 to 18, yada yada. It's really, I like this. They did a good job this year. 120 multi-day events worldwide. Oh, there's nothing. That's another thing right here to note. They're only noting one Worlds this year. I can't remember if they said they were going to split it next year or this year. And by this year, I mean Stronghold. But hardest fun you'll ever have. And it has rewards. And, oh, that's right. will.i.am. He's a god here. I'll show you guys this. It's pretty funny. It's only 4 minutes, but actually, I haven't seen this yet either. That was a cool game. I didn't get to compete there.
This is absolutely amazing right now. I've been in this program for 4 years, and I've put in so much time and effort, and moments like this is why it's worth it all, and this is why I think every single person that's in high school, middle school, they should do this. They should do it first, because this is amazing right now, what I'm feeling.
There. Very good. They're an old team.
It's a team of dozens of high schoolers.
Like us.
Like us.
Like us.
Like us.
Like us. All kinds of kids.
One box of parts.
No instruction manual.
Just 6 weeks of time.
Limited resources.
A lot of teamwork and a lot of hard work.
A little bit of luck.
And boatloads of imagination and inspiration.
FRC is the flagship in a progression of 4 robotics programs that make up FIRST.
What's first?
For inspiration and recognition of science and technology.
FIRST is designed to introduce kids of all ages to the fun and excitement of science, technology, engineering, and math, and motivate them to pursue education, career opportunities, and become leaders in these important fields. Founded in 1989 by inventor Dean Kamen, FIRST has grown steadily to become an international phenomenon.
Being on a first team helps us build self-confidence.
Knowledge.
And life skills, like working as a team, welcoming and respecting all ideas, and leadership.
We call it Sport for the Mind. The best part is
Anybody can play.
On every FRC team, there are lots of jobs.
Brainstorming.
Electrical and mechanical engineering.
construction,
Metalworking.
Programming,
Prototyping.
fundraising,
Community outreach.
website designing, team branding, and costume making. We need every kind of skill to succeed.
Which is why we welcome every kind of person and their ideas.
And nobody gets voted off the island. Basically, this is a sport where if you show up, you
Like
can
the
play.
Survivor.
And every player has the same opportunity to turn pro when they finish their schooling.
Each season, FRC teams are challenged to design and build a robot that can play a difficult game on a special playing field. And they are given just 6 weeks to do it.
I was 15 again, this is what I'll be doing. Each team gets sent the same robot kit, but without any instructions. Instead, they're given a manual about the game and how the robot must play. The games change every year and they can be pretty complicated. But it's not just about the robots, it's about building self-confidence and building respect. It's not so much about winning and losing. It's really about the experience, learning, and building your mind to compete tomorrow.
It's the hardest fun you'll ever have.
FRC games are usually designed to be played by alliances of 3 teams on a side, so each team has to build relationships with others who will be their partners and sometimes their opponents. Everybody helps everybody else and treats all players with respect, what FIRST refers to as gracious professionalism. FIRST ideology encourages
Teamwork.
Inquisitiveness, overcoming challenges,
Perseverance.
Treating everyone fairly. Hard work.
leadership, having fun.
Hundreds of FRC teams compete at the FIRST Championship in St. Louis. and over $18 million in scholarships are available to hundreds of deserving students. So that's FIRST Robotics Competition. To join, mentor, volunteer, or sponsor a team, visit FIRST on the web.
Yeah, there's FIRST. That's the first time I've seen that video, and it's pretty good. And I'm certain everybody who's watching this will just be like, oh yeah, FIRST, whatever. I know it's FIRST. I know first people see it'll be on my team. Spartan Robotics 997, Corvallis, Oregon. But right now, after we've seen this video of the teaser, which blew my mind when I heard that was going to happen. I was like, what? A video? Rather than last year, if any of you remember, which all of you probably do remember, they gave us the 3 numbers. I personally plugged those in as coordinates and ended up in the desert, in a desert in Africa, an island in the Philippines, I think somewhere in the Pacific. And I thought, oh, okay, this'll just be a multi-terrain game. But no, I was totally wrong. I could be totally wrong about this one. I personally think this is going to be Capture the Flag, and they're going to use the totes from last year, because they put a lot of time putting stones there. Let's go back to the video. I gotta point stuff out. Where is it? There it is. This tower. I want a better view of it rather than flash. Come on. There we go. Oh, that's beautiful right there. So they've put a lot of time in putting stones here. And so I think what they're going to do is they're going to have the totes from last year stacked up in a circle in like a tall tower formation. And then each flag on either side is going to have a rectangle of totes around it. The gray ones from last year, not the yellow ones. Or the yellow ones are like a flag or something. And then you gather that flag, bring it back to your base, you score a point. And then the flag gets, like, you put it outside the area, field attendant runs up, grabs it, takes it to the other end, and puts it back in the field. And it's ready to be used again. That would be really complicated in my mind, but it'd be really cool to see in action. And I know many of you are like, what a game. Sorry guys, it's not going to happen. And so let's pop over and see what people are talking about on Chief Delphi right now. Chief Delphi is just a lot of people talking together. Here's Hallery from the Passac Pioneers, Team 1676. Shout out to you. It's New Jersey. That's a long ways from me. So he posted here. It's yesterday at 8:15. I don't know when this video came out. I know earlier I said 4 hours, but who knows? Any thoughts? Looks very interesting. Capture the flag, as I'm thinking. Capture the flag. That's what a lot of people are thinking. And then this guy here, Acid61 of Team 115 in Cupertino, California. Shout out to you, Acid. Given that Frank mentioned something about the KOP chassis having basic functionality, that's your drivetrain, the KOP chassis, this year in the blog, I'm guessing something to do with offense, defense. Please bring back defense first, please. Am I not the only one who's thinking last year was a little bit bland without the defensive strategies? Like 2006, only with more obstacles. Would be nice. He suggests BattleBots. I don't think Woody Flowers and Dean Kamen are going to do that yet. Capture the flag also. And then he's edited that saying his teammate, and I said this a little bit earlier, said that font right here, this font, the Stronghold, is the font used in the Lord of the Rings title. And oh yeah, here's one of my teammates, Anthony Cardinelli. I'm going to shout out to him. 997 Spartan Robotics. Capture the flag confirmed. Our King of the Hill. He's a little bit up and at 'em. I tend to be a little bit more hesitant about my calling it. I'm saying it. I think it might be capture the flag. He's saying it definitely going to be capture the flag. Although that King of the Hill, he got that from me. I'm going to say that right now. About 3 or 4 days ago, and this is yesterday, I'm like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if next year was a King of the Hill style game where there's a ring in the middle of the whole big rectangle and you try to shove your opponents out. It's just a shoving game. I don't know. That'd be cool. Let's see. Brendan, if really is capture the flag related, it's going to be an interesting game. Yes, that's right. Andromeda 1. Shout out to you. Oh, here. This one's got a lot. What do you do with strongholds? Attack them, knock them down, or defend and repair them. So what I'm thinking is there's going to be the totes are kind of going to come back in again, which I'm not going to like too much because the totes are really hard to use a robot to make easily pick up. In what is one of the shortest turnarounds for a game piece in recent memory, totes will be stacked near the driver's station or above, hence helmets, which makes sense. Your objective is to knock down your opponent's tower of totes unless the that station wall falls down first. Yeah, I'll give him Eric H. I don't think that's going to happen. That would be interesting. Toss stack wins. So, okay, I guess what he's trying to say is it'll come back to this past year's game, Recycle Rush, where you make as many stacks as you can, but there's the defense tactic where they can try to knock yours down. Maybe. Also, it looks like Dozer took a year off to get upgraded. Yes, it does. Should be interesting. Really want to see what Disney Imagineering can do with that guy. I want to see that too. Disney Imagineering, use Dozerbot. BattleBots confirmed. I doubt it. May remake of 2014 with looser rules. Sure, maybe. I mean, who knows? That's true. What's on the blueprint that they have? Let's take a look at that real quick here. So where a blueprint was up here, so much as a wrench. There, a blueprint. So let's see. They'd be looking at it flipped. It doesn't look like a whole lot. Hang on. I gotta try and flip myself upside down here. I mean, for you guys, it's gonna be flipped. I'm gonna flip it for you guys. But to me, if my head just flipped upside down like so, it just looks like a bunch of random stuff. I mean, right here look like the eyes of a robot, kind of. Not really. I don't know. If anybody has any better ideas on what that could be, leave a comment. Very, very strong Axiom of Darkness. Unlikely at first we'll reuse game pieces from last year, especially in a similar way. Yeah, that's true, that's true. Rookie and newer teams at disadvantage. So maybe not. They could actually use a whole new box. Capture the flag, again, probably. If you notice at the end of the video, they show the castle for a long time. This castle does not have a flag on the flagpole. That could be something to note. They show the flag on the castle earlier. I gotta see this. Oh, there. Red, or like blue, sorry. And let's see if we can find the castle again. What's that? Maybe? So it was blue. Now there's no flag.
Rally your kingdom and face the challenge ahead.
Really interesting.
Together.
This will be interesting to see. Does not have a flag. They showed a flag on the castle earlier. There's a flag on the robot. Oh, there was. So do you see the flag in the background there? And then right here,
Build your champion.
there's the flag on it. That's the flag from earlier on this robot. But what could that mean? And then, so theory is you have to raise the flag up on the opposite side of the field. Whew. Whew. That would be interesting. Raising it up while the opposite team is trying to do the same. Capture flag, King of the Mountain, something like that. Team based. That's all we've got. That's all as far as I'm gonna go. Actually, let's go last page and see what the most recent thing up here is, which is today, 1 a.m. No, it's not 1 a.m. It's 11 right now. Wouldn't it be great if First Stronghold actually is a mobile game? The actual game would then be something. Conspiracy theorizing the conspiracy theory. Risky. There's gonna be an interaction. But anyways, guys, feel free to drop a like. If I get likes on this video, I'll make more, and I'll just update you regularly as to what's going on. Probably weekly right now, but as soon as kickoff rolls around, I'll show you guys the kickoff video, show you guys the manual, and then I will start doing a daily thing as build season goes. Anyways, drop a like, leave comments, tell me if I could do things better. Thanks. I'm just gonna leave it right now. Actually, no, I need to come up with a better ending than that. We are robotics. I don't know. Bye.